Welcome to OBtv. Today we are here with Neil McCaffery of Saltwater Surf and Supply. Good to see you, homie.
You too, Clayton. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us today, and I'm excited to share the many facets of your business space. But let's start with the actual surf and supply. Now, one thing that I heard you say stands out about your business is that the way that you source your goods, your shirts, your surfboards, your glasses. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, we try to, focus on the smaller, more local brands. A lot of the surf shops you go into, a lot of the bigger chains and corporate stores seem to carry the same brands, and you walk into each shop and they all kind of have the same stuff. So we kind of just try to do it a little bit differently and, keep it more locally based.
Now, you have a history working at surf shops, so you can, you know how to curate well. What's your history in the surf industry?
I've been basically working in different surf shops since high school. Really just kind of picked up a lot of good skills from, working in a store back east when I was younger, and then working in a store here in town when I moved here, and just picked up a lot of good skills from each of those places and tried to, incorporate that into what I do now.
Well, it definitely has that feel. It has a lot of that, that curated boutique feel of surf shop, and I know that's a popular thing these days, and I like coming here because I can get some specialty brands of people that maybe put the next level of care into the product, so I appreciate that. Now, you were telling me earlier that, as we were going through the surfboards, that the fish shape is actually native to Ocean Beach and Sunset Cliffs. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, Steve Liss, actually, it started out as kind of a kneeboard shape, and then it moved down to people standing up and that sort of thing, and it was developed right down there at Sunset Cliff. So there's a, big heritage with that sort of design and that movement here in Ocean Beach.
That's good. That's useful information for myself, and I think people want to know that. I didn't know that till today. Cool. So what about OB makes you set up shop here?
I really like Ocean Beach because it's still got that, small town vibe, and there's a really good community here of creative people, and everybody's really supportive of the small business and, the local art scene and all that. And it's, a lot of the bigger towns in Southern California, you don't really get that vibe as much. It's more, corporate stores and that sort of thing. So I really just like the small town vibe of Ocean Beach.
Absolutely. I always like the fact that I'm always meeting new people and you still run into familiar faces.
Exactly.
So tell me about your location a bit more, because it's one of the things I like most.
Yeah, so I started out 6 years ago at a small location around the corner, and then this beautiful space kind of came into play when my fiance, she got the lease on the building, and we both kind of brought our businesses in here at different times, and it's right by the pier. It's got a really nice open feel to it, so it's cool to kind of have multi-faceted businesses in one place. Absolutely, and that's the way of a lot of workspaces these days as well, and it's so cool that you're able to capture it with such style and individuality. On that note, tell us more about the authentic why you do what you do. You could probably be a heavyweight in the surf industry from all of your experience and knowledge and wherewithal. Why do you do what you do here? I just like the opportunity to be creative. You can, with a building like this, there's so much open space, you can make it look however you want, and you can create a certain vibe, and that's kind of what we try to do here is, have a place where people want to come hang out and, not just come in and shop, but, they can come hang out, grab a coffee, and a place they want to, relax for a little bit, or a place they want to come and, for everybody to feel welcome, really,
For sure. Well, I know I spent a lot of time here.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's always good talking about surfboards and the surf industry.
Absolutely.
It would be my favorite subjects.
Here we go.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Clayton.
Kate, it's an honor to be here on this half of the store in your department.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining.
Yay.
And one of the neat things about this whole building is we had an opportunity to talk to your fiance Neil and at Saltwater and talk about that half of the store. Over here is a whole different concept.
Different story.
And over there is another concept. Give us the layout of when someone walks into this space, what they're going to experience.
Yeah, so for me, current was kind of my dream behind that was to take local makers, local artists, local vendors, and kind of jam them into one spot so we could all showcase their work. And then adding the coffee was just a whole nother, that's also local. We use Modern Times Coffee. So we wanted to kind of add just another piece to when you're in here, you can kind of cruise around, have your coffee, look at art, check out surfboards, like something for everyone. That's the goal.
Okay, so someone can come in. Let's just say a family walks in and they're on their way to the pier because you're conveniently located steps from the beach nonetheless. Mom can go, oh my gosh, those are some amazing earrings.
Dad's over here looking at swim trunks. Kids are getting a drink.
Yep. Teenagers pocketing surf wax.
Yep.
And then everybody walks on over to the coffee shop.
Yep, and then they can kind of...
and orders something.
And then they have a minute to sit and hang out and enjoy some time before the beach. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Every single person gets something when they leave.
So I think one part of just the unique nature of this space in the store is that Neil has a surf shop, you have a well-curated boutique, and then together you have a coffee cart.
Yep.
That's amazing. What came first?
Neil started his first, and then I started mine. And then he came in here, and then we started that together. And now we're getting married.
Oh, what a romantic story around entrepreneurship.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. So, you guys are both here setting up shop. You've come together in agreement relationally, and then with the town of OB. Why OB? What's it mean to you?
We're both from Rhode Island, so which is a small town, obviously, or a small state. I think we love OB because it still has that small town vibe. So, which I think he already touched on. Being able to see people, meet new people, but still feel like it's a close community and it's not this overwhelming city. And I think that's why we really love it here. Has the little homey vibe for us.
Nice. It's definitely has that small town home feel. When you're not curating amazing products, what do you do in town? What do you do for fun?
We're just always cruising around. I love exploring San Diego while we're here. There's always something to do that no matter how many years you live here, you can never be bored. Always something going on. So we just like exploring, checking it out.
Awesome.
Cruising around.
What's your favorite OB pastime?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't want to say sunshine. Can that be a pastime?
That's a pastime. Sunshine. I think everybody in there would agree that there's a pastime.
Love sunshine. And the beach, of course.
Awesome. Oh, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Nice. This particular space, and both you and Neil are authentic people, and I know there's an authentic why behind what you do. Why do you do what you do? You could probably have a career in retail and be just owning it at Anthropology or something else, but you choose to do this here. So why do you do what you do?
We love being part of the community. I love supporting other artists. I love meeting new people, seeing how many talented people live in our area is just amazing. And then just being able to work, we have the office in the back. We have Chris doing guitar lessons, coffee stores. It's just like, we do it because it's awesome. The collaboration is the best. It's totally worth it.
So you love the collaborative effect, the community.
Yep.
Tell me lastly about coffee and how that builds community, and also even in regards to the space. This is very available for people to come, have a cup of coffee, get some work done, meet a friend.
Sit in the front, in the back, inside. Yeah, no, it's great.
How does coffee bring it all together?
It just ties it in perfectly. It's like first of all, you always want coffee. Who doesn't want coffee? And then it's a nice opportunity for people to have the coffee, check out, the different artists or the boards or all kinds of things, stuff that they might not have known was in the community. And it's fun for us because we get to just we get to see the same people every day, or we meet new people, new families. It's just like the cherry on top.
Awesome. So thank you for taking time to introduce us to Saltwater, to Current Collective, and to Seafarer Coffee, all under one amazing roof.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you.
Thanks.